Welcome back to TNT. Yes, it's time to wrap things up, and look who's back inside of the kitchen from sweet to savory. Yeah, this one is powered by Grace Products as we get you ready for Mother's Day. We plan for you to make your mom happy with Grace.
Yes.
Some recipe ideas that we're going to drop on you over the next couple of weeks, this week, and of course Mother's Day next week. Some recipe ideas that you can make for mom at home.
Yes, except corned beef and rice.
We're using Grace corned beef, but we're not doing corned beef and rice.
No, why? You could do so many other things with corned beef.
With corned beef, you can. I am doing this morning a nice comfort food. So I elevated corned beef and rice. I'm doing a corned beef pie.
You got real fancy.
I got comfort. Let's talk fancy when we look across at that plate there. What are you doing for us this morning, Chef?
I am doing a corned beef Wellington.
A Wellington. A Wellington.
With some garlic mashed potatoes, braised cabbage and white wine, and a Guinness gravy sauce to go with it.
We could do all that in this time we have here allotted?
Well, we could try and get through the Wellington.
Let's do that. So let's get cracking. We're doing 2 wonderful recipes for you, and all courtesy the folks at Grace Products. And Chef, I want to just get some oil. Do you need oil as well?
Yes, I do. Yes, thank you.
So we have some oil. We have 2 pans that we're going to be working here. Follow us, guys. Simple recipes that you can get on TriniCooks.com. First thing I am going to do while Chef is getting her ingredients ready, I want to get some veggies going here. So I have some onions that I'm getting in my pan. Sweet pepper. So basically, Chef, what I'm doing here is really building what you will normally do when you're making corned beef.
Right.
To go, yeah.
Right.
I'm making the corned beef. I'm basically making the corned beef, right? I have some garlic that I want to add here as well.
Right. So let me go on the other side.
So you can go on that side.
And I feel you following me because I also have some onions and garlic.
Making the corned beef mixture, I suppose there are some basics that you have to follow.
You have to follow.
You have to follow.
Right. So we're sauteing this down.
We sauteing. So you have onion, garlic.
Right. And you see sweet pepper too.
We have the same
I
ingredient.
feel you look at what I was going to make it up.
I don't know if I can make that fancy dish across there though. But very simple. So that is the start of both dishes. If you're making this.
Give him a little flip.
Hey. Blooper number 1. So I have some green seasoning that I want to add here as well, guys. If you have some fresh herbs as well, you can leave that for last and add that in after. But yeah, just make sure you get this going.
I think you missed a sweet pepper.
A sweet pepper in there. Normally things run away from my pots.
Right.
Yeah. To that, I am adding some mushrooms. So it's a nice hearty.
And you know I love mushrooms.
I know you love mushrooms. Nice hearty pie.
Yes.
So, guys, once you get that going there, my final vegetable is tomatoes. Yeah, get some tomatoes there. Let me start to clear here.
Right. I think I'm done.
You're done there?
I'm finished here. So what I am going to do...
Your corned beef is going to that there now?
Yes, my corned beef is going. I just want to just soften the vegetables a little bit by sauteing it because I'm going to add it now. The difference between what I'm making and you're making is you're cooking your corned beef beforehand.
Right.
I am not cooking my corned beef beforehand. Reason being, the pastry dough have to bake.
So you're baking your corned beef.
So I'm baking my corned beef.
Nice. Got it.
Right?
Got it. Chef, can I just borrow some salt and pepper?
Sure.
Just one of those salts and pepper to add to this vegetable mixture. That's really the base for my corned beef pie.
Right. So I added my sauteed vegetables in there.
Got you.
Now, besides that, I'm adding a tip of salt because we know corned beef already have a little salt in it. And I have some cheese going in it.
Cheddar cheese?
Yes. Right? I put a little black pepper. And I have some cumin.
Some cumin?
In there.
Nice little spicy kick.
A little nice little kick.
So Chef, while you're doing that, I have my vegetables just about softening.
Right.
And I like to go big So these,
all the way.
These 2 cans of corned beef that I emptied out.
Let me help you there a little
going
bit.
straight into my pan. And you break it up. You break it up.
Now, you know what I also like about this corned beef? There's not a high fat content in it.
It's a quality corned beef.
Yes, it is.
The Grace brand, it really is a quality corned beef. And normally sometimes corned beef tend to be high in fatty content.
Yes.
But this is pretty lean. Little fat because fat is flavor, but not over fatty at all. No.
So what I'm going to do now is I take some of my corned beef, flatten it like this a little bit, take some of the cheese and roll them in there. Because if you look at the finished one, when it's sliced, you see that nice piece of cheese.
I'm seeing that little piece of cheese in there. Yeah, seeing that piece of cheese.
So that's one little log there.
Okay. So you're doing corned beef cheese logs?
No. Corned beef Wellington.
Wellingtons.
Yes.
And a Wellington is a kind of fancy. Normally it's done with beef.
Normally it's done with beef tenderloin.
Right.
Some of them will have like sauteed spinach as the base, on the puff pastry dough, and so forth. Right. So I'm just going to make 2, because it's just you.
I just want to add a little Worcestershire sauce. It's an important ingredient, I think, when doing corned beef. Corned beef, as I said, is normally people associated with bachelor, corned beef and rice. Quick dish, but you can elevate this corned beef, which is what we're trying to do this morning. Think of a macaroni pie, and
just add corned beef.
Add some corned beef to that.
Right. So I have my puff pastry here that I made. You can purchase it if you so choose, but you know me, I like to make things from scratch.
But you can't purchase it. If you're not a chef, you can't purchase and just do your beef Wellington for mom this weekend. Make mom happy. Purchase if you need to.
Yes.
The pastry.
Right.
And you could do exactly what chef is doing here.
So I put it to the end and I roll it. Now when it meets, that's when I cut it. There. And I will pinch so that it holds together like this. See?
Nice.
Very easy. Anybody could do it. The excess, I will trim the excess. There. And there. And you could play with the excess however you want. Again, I pinched it and then pulled it together like that. And I'll show you how I got that fancy plait to the top while your corned beef cooks.
The corned beef is cooking nicely. Corned beef, it lets out all these lovely juices. Oh, smell this fantastic.
Now, while we're doing this, I will tell you how I did my Guinness gravy for this. Because it's beef, I find Guinness goes good with it. All I did is, now you have to make a roux. But I made my roux in a sort of roundabout way. I sauteed again some garlic, onions, sweet peppers, that kind of thing, in butter, and then added the flour to it.
Ooh.
Stirred it up until I got it a little like nutty brown. And I mixed in with the Guinness some mustard and brown sugar.
Ooh.
And then put it in a pot, stir it until it starts to thicken up, because that's what the roux is going to do.
Yeah,
the roux is going to thicken it up.
Nice.
And added a little salt and a little black pepper to it. And there you have it.
There you have it. So what I'm going to do, chef, I am working this morning with elbow pasta. Only because I really think this pasta is kind of nice, designed for a nice kind of hearty dish like this, I didn't want to just go with macaroni or spaghetti. The elbow pasta, I think, elevates it even that further.
Yeah.
To this, so I'm going shortcut just a bit.
Yeah.
I have a can of mushroom soup.
Okay.
So this
added flavor.
Added flavor, as well as it's what's going to bind the pie and kind of give it that little creamy, little creamy texture.
It's like making a cream sauce.
It's like making a cream sauce. Yeah.
I
So
hear you.
it's going straight to my pasta, and I'm just going to get that all kind of mixed together. There, oh Lord, chef, be careful.
Let me help you there.
Yeah.
It looks like you're a little challenged this morning.
And once you get this mixed in here, you add your cheese.
Right.
So I have cheddar cheese that I'm adding straight into here and get it mixed into the pasta as well. I like to make my macaroni pies and my pies with a cheese sauce. So this is kind of like what I am accomplishing here in a kind of shortcut manner.
Right.
Just pulling together the can of mushroom soup, which you can get in the supermarket, and you mix in the can of mushroom soup with the cheese and create this nice little cheesy mushroom soupy
heavenly goodness
mixture. Oh my goodness. Get this all together.
And the cheese isn't even in it as yet.
The cheese is in the pasta.
No.
And getting it mixed in together. Right? So mix that in together. How are you doing there, Chef?
I'm doing a nice little decorative plaque on top of my Wellington. Right? Now you'll want to bake this in a 400-degree oven.
Right.
Right? It will take about 40 to 45 minutes. So while this is baking, you can do your garlic, mashed potato, and everything else that needs to be done for the dish to be finished for mom on lunch.
So I can now pour this corned beef mixture, Chef, straight into this pasta mixture that I have here. Straight in there. Guys, this I'm going to pour half and start mixing in half of it. You need
any help?
I think I have this one, Chef. I have this one. This recipe, I just want to...
Say it on and touch your pot now.
Yeah. This recipe, I just want to tell you, really was inspired by my uncle's friend. Over the years, he would have come to Panorama. And every time he come to Panorama and we lime in and we go by them, they would have this corned beef pie. He dropped this recipe on us a few years ago. And we've had it on Trinity Cooks. It became one of the more famous recipes on Trinity Cooks over the years, and I really thought that this is a perfect opportunity for me to share this recipe. Yeah, to share this recipe.
Would you like some more corned beef?
I'll take some more corned beef, Chef. Thank you very much.
Half of
Give
it?
me half of that. Give me half of that. How do you find the mixture looking there?
You're looking good, but I think you could take all.
You could take all?
I think you could take all.
Give it to me.
There's never enough corned beef.
There's never enough corned beef.
You could never have enough grace corned beef.
Never enough grace corned beef. And I think this exactly, because you want every bite that you take to get that nice corned beef, beefy flavor that you will get.
How much are you baking it at?
I'm baking this at 375. I had this at 375 when I tested this recipe. I baked it for just about, I would say about 45 minutes just for it to get nice and toasty and brown to the top. And this is it, you know, guys. Once you have this here like this, you start layering. Chef?
You go ahead. Let me help you.
Help them. And you get that in there. Oh my goodness.
That looks so good.
It really does.
I wish they had smell-o-vision. It smells good too.
So you get that in there.
Right.
And I have some remaining cheese that I just want to top with it. I just want to top some cheese to give it that little.
So then I could go in the oven
flavor.
where my oven is baking at
we
400.
We can share the oven if you don't mind.
It's just you might take a little shorter time.
Right. How yours taking? Yours
mine's taking about 40 to 45.
Minutes.
If yours take at 375, about that time, you may finish by about 40 minutes.
Guys, we wanted to make mom happy this Mother's Day, and you can do that with Grace products. This morning we showed you how you can take Grace corned beef and elevate it. Don't give mom corned beef and rice, please. You can elevate these dishes. This is a corned beef macaroni pie. Chef, if you could get the oven for me, please.
Sure.
Chef did a wonderful corned beef Wellington. Chef.
Yes.
And make mom happy this Mother's Day. Well, thank you folks with Grace for making it possible. Chef, I really want to take a bite into your Wellington. This looks such a delightful plate. Can I just bite in?
Sure.
This knife and fork?
No. Well, when you reach this part, is knife and fork. We should take a little, try the Guinness gravy on top of that and tell me what you think. Pick it up.
That's a lot of gravy.
That's okay. I'm sure you'll want to drink it after.
Thanks to the folks at Grace for making it possible. We want you to make your moms happy with Grace this Mother's Day. That's going to do it for today, folks. Hope you try these recipes on trinitycooks.com. We'll see you back here for another Cup of Joe. Start your weekend right here with us every weekend on CCN TV.